Right. Let's make sure everything's working. We don't want any snags in the morning. First day back in the live streaming. Good morning, traders. Lauren is already calling for blood today. Let's see what's going on. And Lauren is on point. Spot is dropping right now. The 10-day and the 50 is right there at 440. So we'll see if that can hold up. CIO right above that 200-day moving average. Let's go down the 15-minute chart here and see. Not a fan of that. Oh, that's a 4-hour. I was going to say that 15-hour looks crazy. There we go. So it's trying to bounce off that $2 area. BBIG getting a little action. 15 minutes is almost a head and shoulders pattern. If it can break 850, that could be a possible play. IO still selling off. Oyster. LMFA making a little bit of a triangle here on the 1 minute. Good morning, One Life. Good morning, Lori. PPIG starting to go a little bit here. What's the news? Launched a record label and artist service. I don't know if that's great PR or not, but let's see what can. Looks like it's going to try to test 850 here. And may. Well, I was selling that 850 area at the moment. May have to get rejected here, especially if the SPY's still dumping. Any popping up some. Put LMFA on that watch list too. That's close to a breakout. I'm going on the LMFA, I think. There we go. I get filled at 455. This candle's fixing to close. I may have jumped early, but we'll see. I liked it because it was becoming a bullish engulfing candle, but in this last 20 seconds here, we're pushing back down. Little pullback here. A lot of selling in this 540 area. Morning, Donnell. Good morning, Justin. Give him the eat. We'll see. We'll see about the eat. BTCS getting a nice little pop this morning so far. Doing a unit offering at 475, so this should at least. I don't like that offering. Yeah, I should have looked at that. But we'll see here. Here we go. Now I can see what's going on. Starting to come back up a little bit on LMFA. Got DATS popping up, and throw that on the watch list. Next TD looks like I got a reverse stock split. And GTX doesn't look horrible. Justin, you're on Apple Blitz. You're a madman. Man, this buys cracking. Apple probably will crack, so we might be able to get some profits out of that. And he's trying to test that $8 area. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's doing good. F sell up. I figured a lot of the fuel companies would be up. Gas is golly, yeah, it is up. It's a nice rip so far. And you're getting close to breaking that $8 area. I'm going and starting to break $8. Let's see if Annie can run. $8 getting taken out. Very nice. SPY rebounded hard after that drop in the morning. LMFA still slowly building. It's going to break one way or the other here real soon. Got to get back over 450 there, though. Oh, you already locked them in? Nice. And it's just struggling to say dollar area. Needs to get going here. FSL needs a pullback. PBIG may be a possible play too. May look to get in that. IO having a bounce off the 50-day. IO actually making a nice little U-shape on the 5-minute. Issued sales guidance above estimates. So we got a minute on this 5-minute candle on LMFA. I'd like to see us close over 450. It's going to try. LMFA, okay, you're getting back up there. IO still trying to push. Well, if the U-shape doesn't break out, then it might turn into a cup and handle. I mean, you don't know if it's going to be a cup and handle until until it starts to break out, or until it doesn't break out. If the U-shape doesn't break, then it'll be then you'd wait just to see if it curls back up and makes the handle. Right now, though, playing breakouts is probably not a good idea in this sketchy market. I would say dip buys and bounce plays, things like that, are probably a better idea. And I know that sounds super hypocritical because, yes, I did buy both of these on breakout plays. But, that's why I say don't follow what I'm doing. Learn for yourself. Because sometimes I get a little frisky. As far as BBIG, Brian, that all sounds good, but $40 is a long ways for this to go. I mean, it certainly could have a pop. It did just have a pop, but currently pulling back at the moment. There we go. LMFA starting to push. Can you explode? Can we get an explosion up to $5? YouTube, stop messing with Lauren. I don't. There shouldn't be ads on the live stream. I'll go check the settings after this and see if there's ads on. If they're throwing ads in my live stream without my permission, I can't do anything about it because it's YouTube. So I'll make a video complaining about them, and then I'll do apology a video crying how they demonetized me because I complained about them. That sounds like a great idea. I like that idea. It'd be fun. I like what I'm seeing here on BBIG, bouncing off of that 10-day here on the 5-minute. Let's pop out to a 15. We don't really know yet. Hey, there we go. LMFA, there you go, buddy. Get going. Annie. Are you going to break or not? Ooh, a lot of volume just came in. A lot of selling volume here at 790. I'll put a stop loss on Annie. It's been 801, 20 cents. Be 780. Be $10. Yeah. There you go, LMFA. Keep doing your thing, buddy. How much more you got, friend? Get rejected at 475. Definitely have pressure from 475 up to 5. But decent moves so far. F-cell, we're hitting 850. Gosh, things just going straight up though. That was a decent opportunity there, but LMFA getting a little rejection off of that 475 area. BIG trying to find support around 840. Trying to see if this might be a decent area to take a position on BBIG. Yeah, I'm going to take a position on BBIG. Starting to bounce. But 10 days right there. Just trying to hold up. If it re-breaks 850, it's on. Let's put stop loss at, I get an 844. Put stop loss in there. Alright, LMFA. 10 day crosses the 200 here on the 5 minute. We should see I continue to run. Let's see, what does BBIG look like? Oh yeah, the daily chart on BBIG looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful daily chart. I don't know about $40, but this certainly could get a pop up to 10, maybe over. It's been getting nice slow buying volume. If we see big buying volume start to come in, could see it pop, but it's got to get over that 850 and start holding it. LMFA's got that $5 area and 200. $5. If I'll make him break, I would lock this out at 5 more than likely. If it can break at 475, it's slowly climbing, but PBIG testing 850 now. Annie breaking over 8 again. Let's see if Annie can get going. There we go. We're starting to get a little action there. What was that pre-market high at 480? BBIG starting to break that 850. Annie's starting to climb. We're looking real sweet here. 475 starting to break down on LMFA. The sun at 483 that needs to get taken out. Here you go. Come on up to 5. Give me just that little bit up to 5. That's all I'm looking for. Well, see, I hold 480. I don't want it drops below 480. I'm out. Let's see what we got on this candle. A minute left. BBIG up to 870. Put stop loss right under where it's trying to build support at. Let's take a peek ski at BBIG. Oh yeah, BBIG looking pretty swimmingly nice. If that even makes sense. There you go. Little breather there on the 1 minute. It looks like LMFA is going to try to pop up to 5 now. So we got a bunch of selling there. And they're getting taken out. 489. Y'all going to get taken out. A lot of selling at 489. Just trying to think of what I want to do on BBIG. See if these 490s are going to break down now. The 489, 490. Oh, big sell there at 485. May get ready to take this. Having a lot of trouble trying to break up over this 485 area. I'm actually gonna put the stop loss back in here because I just don't know. I can't tell if it's gonna break out or not. BBIG's looking good still, and he's looking decent. I'm in an 801. So let's move that stop loss up some. No reason to be risking much. See, if it doesn't push and break 485 soon, it's gonna sell back off. That's why I got the stop loss in. Lock me out some profit. You're 100 grand in. God Almighty, you're a madman. Just don't get in trouble putting that much money in BBIG in one stock, man. It's, just because everything looks good doesn't mean it always is. We know how quick. Alright, so LMFA cracking a little bit there, that's fine. Locking in 17, try to give it some room to wiggle and move, but that's alright. That's a decent profit there. Well, a little profit, not a big profit. CNXTD, that got a little action. IO's still having problems. MGTX, nothing there. EVLO. This is an interesting one. Let's see, an 8-on-1. Move. I want to take a loss. Annie, did you try to pop back up on me? Oh, you came down just to stop me out. You little dirty girl, you. So was I looking at Evolve? I like that daily chart. BBIG starting to push back up again. This may try to go. GATS getting a little bounce. Good call out so far anyway, Brian. I mean, it's moved from 840 when you were calling it out up to 875. It's a decent move so far. And he is testing that $8 area. Still having a little bit of action going on there. Evolve is still creeping. Waiting for a little bit of a pullback on Evol. I might take a position there. Okay, so we're going to move the stop loss right up under that guy right there. Since we got a wick down, we're going to move it up. Looks like Aiden's going to try to keep pushing. BIG looking all right. You are very confident in BBIG, my friend. Don't let the confidence steer you wrong. I mean, it very well could rip. You know, it's got the potential. You know it does. But you don't want to have the Lamborghini blinders on. Put the Lamborghini blinder glasses on, you're not gonna be thinking straight. There we go, Evol with a little pullback there. Let's pull the stop loss up on BBIG to there. Right below that little wicky wick. LMFA is still holding out in that 480 area, but really struggling to get any further past that. A lot of that selling still in there, but if it can get through there, it could get that move up to 5. FCell looks like it's going to have a little turnaround. Mixed market. GR and Q popping up. See, throw GR and Q on the watch list there. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, BT is looking pretty decent too. JMIA, a little higher float, or higher price anyway. Let's see, so I just got stopped out of BBIG, but, you know, in the, wasn't a loss, only 76, but not quite what I was looking for. And he looks like it may try. What's Bitcoin doing? Oh yeah, Bitcoin's trying to push up here. Trying to get back up to that 62,000 area. Whoa, Thinkorswim, come on, stop being all sketchy. AVTE, I don't like that. Don't know why I put that on there. Didn't mean to put that on there. BTCS still, oh, moving up to 650. Very nice. DATS just broke 10. Oh, there went LMFA popping up to 5. Took it a little bit. Trying to break 5 right now. Actually, may try to pop up here. I may have to go again on this. We'll double top on the 1 minute though. It's gonna start popping up. I'm gonna wait and see if $5 holds up or not, because it could easily get pushed right back down. I'm going, starting to push here. Got to hold up that 510 area as support, and then it can continue on. Let's see, what is this? 15. Well, this is the day. Selling at 515, that needs to break. It's not getting a continuation, so maybe getting held up at that 200 day. Was that on the 1 year? Yeah. Oops. So we're just testing this $5 support. That's where that candle came down to. $5 can hold, we should see a continuation. See, how's Annie doing? Annie's actually looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and move my stop loss. Above my entry, so that way that will be profits regardless. Looks like it's about to break out. LMFA, which way are you going to go, bud? I'm starting to drop a little bit. Got to hold up that $5 area. Got the big wick there. See, gotta hold 5. Just trying to. Ooh, big buyer just came in there at 5. 23,000 shares popping on the bid. And he just pushed to 820. And he is trying to get going, but it's just slowly lagging. It's having a lot of trouble getting there. There you go, starting to push back up to that 510 area. SPY still rebounding like crazy. As much sense as that makes. Yeah, I got stopped out of BBIG. I wasn't trying to make you mad, Brian. I was just, I'm just concerned. That's all. I ain't knocking you for BBIG. I mean, it still has the potential to rip, but I'm just saying, don't want to let your emotions get involved when you're trading. That is the bane of humanity, is emotions, especially while trading. Lori Lee said PROG. Let's see this thing. Yeah, PROG, very nice move so far. Let's see, LMFA, are you going to break or not? Trying to hold at 5. Not able to break up. Annie up to 823. And coming up, testing this 825 right here. That's going to be some strong resistance. Yeah, you can see it. All the sellers sitting there. And they just got taken out, so they may start ripping real hard here in a second. Now we got the 825 has got a break, and then 840, so 850 basically. There we go, LMFA back to 10. This is looking pretty decent here. Get this little triangle on the 1 minute. So much you have no position in stock. One life. Don't give Justin anything to add to his ego. Justin's been one of my friends for, I don't know how long we've been friends, Justin. 10 years. It's been a long time. But you don't want to add to that guy's ego. You don't know Justin. Justin's a crazy boy. But no one like I don't have conviction in anything right now. The markets are so volatile. The only thing I have conviction is gold and silver. Still love my crypto. Well, and a couple of cryptos. There's some cryptos that I definitely am all about. I thought it was close to 10 years, something like that. There we go. LMFA starting to get a little frisky here. See if it can pop up, break that 520. Give me just a second, guys. Looks like it's going to try. So we got support trying to build at 510. Buyer sitting there. Yeah, you can see a lot of volume through here. You gonna hold or not? What's SPY doing? Check the SPY. SPY's going sideways. Starting to look like a bent fishing rod though on the SPY. It could be problematic. EVL, oh, still creeping up. I like the way this looks on the 15-minute. Ooh, LMFA starting to come back. Got a little bit of a double top there on the 15. I don't like that. This needs to hold up 5 here if it's gonna hold up. Yeah, look at all that selling pressure. Does not look like it is going to break. At least not right now. Big buyers again, holding up 5. Alright, so I'm going to put a stop loss. Stop loss right on it. Let's see, 497. Actually, I don't want it to reach down there and stop me out because it may try to do that. There we go. Alright, Annie looking pretty good. Evolve still creeping, you little. This one I'm really getting interested in. I like the way it's slowly moving up that $3 area. Alright guys, I'll be right back. All right, LMFA still holding in there. Any same thing, just kind of consolidating still. Does not look good on the 15-minute with that crazy little this indecision candle. You need to see it push over that. It's got to break that 825. May not. It may have to come down at that 805 area, 807. IQ, NQ. TGBI. Huh. NXTD just selling off. Figured IO selling off. Evolve still. Still looking all right. It's been slowly creeping up this damn trend line. Come on down a little bit. MFA back to that, close to that 510 area. LMFA, decent buy there. Yeah, there we go. Come on, pull back some more. LMFA is starting to push back up again. I'm back over 520, or back over 510, I mean. Just in that 515 area. Alright, this is just ridiculous. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to go on Evolve. I'm going to get 50 there. I just like the way it's slowly building up. It's not ramping and taking off yet. It's just taking its time, slowly building up to that $3 area. And he's starting to push back to the 825 area. LMFA is very close to going. If it gets just a little bit more buying volume. PBGI looking alright. Yeah, that's a good point, Tony. That's a very good point. If they can hold AMC down, they can hold BBIG as well. I mean, BBIG has potential to run to at least $10. I just 40 is a reach. There we go. And he's starting to try to break. Break at 830. We should be on our way. And there it comes. You can see there's some big sellers sitting at 830. They're going to have to get taken out. Go ahead and move my stop loss up again. Move it to there. We're just leveling up. We're just stair-stepping up on these stocks. So as long as they're stair-stepping up and keep building new support, we can move these stop losses up below that new support just to guarantee some profits. Look at all these sellers. Let's see if they start getting ate up or not. It's a lot of selling at 830. And Evolve's still just creeping. Let's see. They've cut that 830 down some. Oh, are you going to give up here, Evolve? Evolve might crack. I don't like about LMFA, we do have a bit of a triple top on the 1 minute and on the 15 minute. It needs to get back above 510. Stop testing at $5 support. It's trying to get back above 510 now. All right, Andy, what you gonna do, bud? Yeah, Annie is a Bitcoin stock. Whoops, I accidentally closed my trading view. I had my trading view chart up on the side with a Bitcoin on it, and I closed it. It's because I'm pretty confident, though, Bitcoin's... That's not what I want. I'm pretty confident that Bitcoin is going to go to 75K in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, Bitcoin's breaking up back over 62,000 now, looking pretty good. Strong rebound after that little drop off last night, so I ain't mad at that. But with Bitcoin pushing, and he should keep pushing too. There you go, LMFA back over 510 again. Which one of you is going to break? We're just all over the place right now. Evolve still holding that 10-day. BTCS still climbing too, up to 670, 680. I'm interviewing the CEO of BTCS this week. So that'll be on the channel probably Wednesday. I'm interviewing Wednesday morning. I should be able to have it up by tonight. So we'll see. We'll see what he's talking about. You guys know I've been pretty bullish on BTCS because I like the company. I like the CEO. The CEO's stuck to his word thus far. And if I was dropping some more, needs to come back up. All right, let's see this break, Eddie. Let's see you bust through 8:30 here. We got 2 minutes left on the 15-minute candle here to close. There we go. Evolve popping back up to 270. I was going to say, it keeps... Every time it started to sell off, buyers come back in and push it up. I just don't see it. Well, I don't know. Maybe they are going to give up on it. Yeah. Starting to look a little sketchy on Evolve. Tried to pop back to 270, but getting pushed down again. Little double top there. At 280 is some strong resistance. BTCS is a crypto company. All they do is buy Ethereum, Bitcoin, all of that, and they stake it. They had 7,000% year-over-year gains, I think, if I remember correctly. But they just uplisted to the NASDAQ a couple of months ago. If you go back, you can look and watch the first interview I did with the CEO. It's a 2-part interview with Mr. Allen. BBIG. It's looking a little sketchy, a little head and shoulders almost on BBIG. Unless they can push up now, if it can hold 850. And he's still struggling with that 830 area. Okay, Evolve still trying to bounce off that 10-day. I'm gonna stop loss a little bit, up a little bit more. The 814 area. And MFA back down to 5 again. More than likely, this will probably crack here. Because it just cannot hold 510. You look at all these 15-minute candles, not one 15-minute candle has been able to hold above 510. Getting all that selling pressure there, so $5 cracks. That'll be it for it. SPY doing SPY, slowly trying to push up some more. This is a slow day. I mean, these stocks like Annie that's this low float, they should be ripping a lot harder. I mean, since the market open, we've ripped about 50 cents. Annie can rip dollars. It's got some serious resistance at 850 also, so it's got to break. Basically, 830 to 850 is big resistance. There we go. Evolve coming back up again. That's what I wanted to see. F-Cell potentially about ready for another breakout. Re-break of 8, or actually break of 875. And that could start running. PROG will sell off. So we'll give the stream about 30 more minutes here if you guys have any questions, suggestions, or any of that stuff. So I got to get ready. I've got a meeting here in just a little while with potentially a new partnership that I think a lot of y'all are going to be interested in. Hal is very, very excited about this potential opportunity that we have. And that we could be bringing you guys. But this is what this meeting is about. It's negotiation. So we'll see if I come out unscathed, if my negotiation skills can hold up, or if I get laughed out of the meeting. My trip was good, Lord. It was a good trip. I enjoyed it. I got some relaxation. Out in the sun a lot, getting a little exercise. MJNA. Oh, Jesus. So this is a medical marijuana stock. Looks like they got a subsidiary in Japan. But I had a run back there up to 22 cents, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about the stock other than what I'm looking at here. Damn it! It almost zeroed out there. This type of stocks, I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of these cheap OTCs that. I mean, it's just ugly. And it's bearish. It's below all EMAs. 200's way up there, so it's not even. Oh, I just got stopped out on LMFA. Yep, so that finally gave up. Taking back some of the profits I made on it earlier. It wasn't a big profit earlier, so that's all right. Still green there. Evolve slowly creeping up. All right, BT, what are you gonna do? You got a chance. You got a chance to break big here. Daily chart looks really good on BT or Annie. I'm not sure why I'm saying BT. They're both Bitcoin stocks. But yeah, Annie, yeah, if it could just break 850, man, that thing would go. Go get me a coffee, Justin. And you're all the way across the country from me, man. Well, actually, right now you're not that far, I guess. But don't you got a Starbucks on every corner like everywhere else in America? Yeah, I don't. Well, actually, on my trip, because we did so much traveling and we were driving, I did have to drink a little bit of coffee. Had to usually I don't, but I had to have a little coffee. Sheep's doing pretty good from what I saw. The surprising thing is Sheeb has held most of its gains since that last rip that it had, so it could make another leg up. I'm still holding my $100 worth of Sheeb. It's no longer $100 worth of Sheeb. It's like $400 worth of Sheeb, but still, I'm still just holding it because it was not something I was expecting to go super crazy. It's more of a, yeah. This is what our chart. Sheep looks good. Building a little consolidation triangle out of that break out of that big triangle, but basically that's all it's been doing is trying to confirm this breakout of this downtrend. So if it holds above, right, pretty much where it's at, it should break 3 soon. All right, Annie, come on, man, let's do something here. Let's make a move, sir. Mara is unstoppable. Is Mara ripping? Well, I've also heard that they're doing some coin burns. That Shiba's doing a few coin burns, and they do have one of the biggest communities, 525,000 plus people holding Sheeb. So I mean, there's been a lot going on with it for sure to get it to pop. but it just isn't giving back its gains. So I think it's got more in it. Especially, I mean, here's the thing: with Bitcoin just now breaking, or not breaking, but holding 60,000, Bitcoin is probably just getting started. Oh yeah, look at that on the daily chart. Bitcoin's probably going to hit 65. We're at 65 today. We may see new highs today or tomorrow on Bitcoin. This is very, very close to pushing the new highs. And of course, if that happens, it's going to drag everything up with it, including SHIB. Every time that NFT is transferred or named, there's a certain amount of tokens burned. I'm waiting to close on the property, Lori. We're in the last phases of it, so hopefully here soon. And he's starting to give a test at 8:30. Let's see if he can get it. But we're in the last stretch of the closing part, and you never know. You never know. Last time, early in the year, I had one house I was trying to close on, and that mortgage company screwed me over. So this time I have a better mortgage company, but we'll see. I don't like to count my eggs before they hatch. I'm going to look into that sheep thing that you're talking about, or Lauren, with the NFTs being transferred or named. That causes token burns in sheep, because that could burn that supply up pretty quick. Especially if they got some hot NFTs people are after. But yeah, thank you, Lori. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we get it, because it's up on top of a mountain. All I need is a generator and some solar panels, and I'd be completely off grid. I'm trying to get off grid and go hide in the woods because of what's coming. If you haven't noticed it yet, these supply shortages mixed with the inflation, price of everything is going up. Food is going up. If they have it. It's getting uglier and uglier out here. You know, hear a crazy thing. While I was traveling, I went to a pawn shop in Virginia to try to pick up some silver while it was down around that 22 area. And the guy at the pawn shop, shout out to him, he's following the channel now, but I walked in, he's like, "You want to sell that gold chain?" I was like, "Nope, I'm here to buy silver." He's like, "Nope, I'm not selling you any silver." So we did not come to any transactions because he wanted to buy my gold and I didn't want to sell, and I wanted to buy his silver and he didn't want to sell. So we ended up talking and stuff. He's got a TikTok, so I'm looking to have him on the channel soon. Talk about what he thinks about gold and silver and all of that. And then I went to a bullion shop in Florida. And they didn't have any silver. They had just like 2 or 3 bars left of silver. And they didn't really want to sell it. They had it pretty high above spot price. So then I went to a third place, and they did have some silver. They had a good selection, but not a ton. They had some decent prices. I was able to pick up a few things. Few dollars. And he's starting to give up too. See, I got my little coins I got on vacation. Let's see where you guys at. So there you got I think that's that's the Australian dollar right there. The kookaburra. Is that the kookaburra? No, that's not the kookaburra. That's just the Australian dollar. Got a kangaroo on it, 1 ounce, silver. I got Canadian maple leaf. This is the Canadian $5 coin. And then I got 2 maple leafs. And then I got this one. It's not very pretty. It's a little bit of an older coin. You guys can see that. This is from Historic Colorado Mining. And it's a ½ ounce of silver. It's got 2 horses on it. Yeah, I thought that was an interesting one. I've not seen that round anywhere. Yeah, just adding to my silver and gold collections. Ooh, I'm about to get stopped out on any. Yep, stopped out on any, so small profit there. Can't get any big profits today, just getting small little pokes at things. So Evolve coming back up to that 280. Gotta break 280 and then we could see it run. Now Annie still could run later in the day, but that consolidation kind of breaking down there for the time being. Let's keep an eye on Evolve here. It's starting to test this 280 area. See if we can take it out. Quite a bit of selling there. Sitting at 280. You can see it on the AT table. You could see it on the level 2, but I just realized the level 2 is behind my head. Go back to a 15-minute here. Yeah, so look at this. Just this nice build-up. I may end up holding this for a little bit if it doesn't break out here in the next 10 minutes before I end the stream. Comprehension V post. What are you posting here? Oh yeah, there we go. Shiba burn 10,000 NFTs will burn Shiba Inu coin. So I'm gonna do that Shiba video probably today. So thank you, Lauren, for that. I will check that out, and it will most likely get added to the video in some sort of fashion. Once I understand what's going on with it, because like I said, I'm not like big in the Shiba community. I just bought $100 back when it was super cheap, just in case it ever was to run to a penny or something. And you know, got 16 million Shibs, so if they were to do that, it'd be a nice win. Whether it will happen or not, I have no idea. More is on shibaswap.com. Okay. I've been to their website. I know about Bone and Leash, the two new coins that they have out for staking and whatnot. So we're trying to build support at 280 now. You can see 280's got some bids stacking on it there. And this is only 12 million shares outstanding, so this thing could get going. Just needs big buying volume to come in. $280 still acting as strong resistance. SPY really going nuts today. Looks like the Feds might have done it again, really pumping. Let's read some of these PR on the SPY before I go. That was earlier market open. Yeah, decline in China GDP, a rise in yields, and a decline in U.S. industrial production have weighted on the market sentiment, so that's not good news. That's not a reason for the market to pop. Housing market wasn't much. Industrial production. Colin Powell died. Yeah, not much really for headlines though. This has got to be the Feds just pumping the market back up again. There's no reason for this. This volatility is crazy though. 443 up to 447 on the SPY, $4 move, which is what we've been seeing since that crackdown. A lot of volatility. Could be a bull trap. BBIG's got a downtrend to break. It's got to break $9 if it's going to rip. Are you giving up on me, Evolve? I don't think you're giving up on me yet. Get this nice little trend line going on here. I'm trying to hold above $2. If I can continue, if that holds $2, that could start ripping. Well, I mean, come on. You can't buy the hype. Shiba's been hype for, you know, it's been a pure hype play for a while. So I said I got in it while it was cheap and nobody, after the huge rip and it just went sideways for a long time. I was just like, throw $100 in there, see what happens with it. But yeah, trying to buy it in the midst of all of it, like, that was a big jump it made. So with that consolidation and this recent jump, that was another big jump. So you buying, even though it's under a penny comparatively to what it was, that's some big gains on Shiba. You love the Shiba? Bloomberg Terminal? I'm not familiar with what's going on with the Bloomberg Terminal, but the fact that it has Bloomberg in the name, I probably wouldn't touch it personally. If Mike Bloomberg's got anything to do with it. I don't trust that guy. He's got real beady eyes. I don't know why, but when I look at him, I just see if I could see the smell of garlic and anchovies, that's what I would see. What's this Bloomberg Terminal, guys? I've been on vacation. I ain't been looking at the media headlines. I'm trying to ignore all that. Let's see what this Bloomberg Terminal is about. Bloomberg Terminal popping right up. A computer software. Okay, so Bloomberg's got their own little software. Professional trading services. Let's see this here. Can I see that? Can you just like, you gotta order it? How much does it cost to order this? You can go to hell. What's the price? I hate this. I absolutely hate this when companies don't tell you the price. They're like, why don't you hit us up and then we'll tell you about the price. Nah, put the price public. Put the price public. Put it out in front of everybody so everybody knows they're paying the same damn thing. Don't be weird. Just cause of that, screw Bloomberg and this damn terminal. Both of them can go eat shit. $25K a year? Yeah, right. I ain't paying them $25,000 a year. They can go, like I said, they can go eat shit and die. They're talking crazy. Talking crazy. $25,000 a year. Oh, the audacity. The audacity of Mike Bloomberg. I guarantee that software is no better than Thinkorswim. I mean, what else? What could it have potentially that Thinkorswim doesn't have, or Charles Schwab doesn't have? Like, what would make it worth $25,000? If I'm paying $25,000 a year for a trading platform, that son of a bitch better trade by itself. Like, I shouldn't even have to turn it on. As soon as the market opens, it just comes on itself and just starts trading. Matter of fact, it needs to make me a coffee too while it's at it. And maybe a little handy under the table too for $25K. Jesus. Biometric logins. I know all the companies are pushing for that. Biometric logins. Give us your fingerprints. But I see why only 300,000 people are using the Bloomberg terminal, because why would anybody else use it? So we got this nice little channel uptrend, sloping channel here that can continually, slowly climb on evolve. I'm going to hold it as long as it stays in this sloping channel. If it keeps creeping up to that 3, though, it could get going. That's what I'm waiting for. But I believe I'm going to call it a day. I got to get going. Yeah, and he's still down. Not a very exciting day in the market, but still able to pull out a little bit of green. Oops. It's not getting much big movements. Intraday here. Absolutely. I'd much rather spend it on real estate than on a software. 25K in some real estate. You buy a house with 25K down, you can turn around, take a HELOC out on it, like 20,000 or whatever. If you get a good deal on it, maybe a little bit higher, and you could take that HELOC and you could go buy another house and rent that one out, or a triplex or duplex, to pay off the current mortgage you just bought and that mortgage. Then you have 2 houses other people are paying for. Seems like a lot better idea to me than giving Mike Bloomberg 25K. Thank you, Lori. I appreciate that. I am back. We'll see what HH has done today with his trading in a little while when we do the last rip. Oh, it's been a while, so long I almost forgot the name of my own damn show. But yeah, if I'm not that familiar with VA loans because I'm not a veteran. But I do know most of the loans you can't get a quadplex. Now maybe you can in Arizona. It's a little bit different everywhere. But normally you can only get up to a triplex, because once you get into a quadplex, it starts acting like an apartment, and they a lot of times they only will do business loans on those type of properties. So I don't know. I'm sure you've checked into it. If you haven't yet, check into that just to make sure, because I don't know about Arizona's real estate. But I know in a lot of states that seems to be true. So, we'll be back tonight for the last rip. Appreciate. I gotta get together, man. I'm about to have a meeting. I can't even talk right now. What's going on with me? Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time. Oh yeah, 12 people in here, 5 likes. Hit that like button on your way out.